Let's now see how managing the conversations looks like from support agent's perspective. You can always access all conversations that have ever occurred on your website by going to Conversation section. Here, on the left-hand side, we see the full history of all conversations, sorted by time, and with most recent ones on top. You can search conversations by usernames, emails, or also by conversation tags in this searching tab. You can also filter them. In that drop-down menu, you see there are 4 options available. All means, of course, that all conversations are visible on the list. Active filters out only active conversations, so those that have not been closed yet. Then there is closed, which you can use to see only those threads that have been closed. At the bottom here, we have automated, and thanks to it, it's possible to see all conversations that include at least one message sent automatically. You can as well filter your conversations by agents assigned to them. Simply click on the agent's avatar, and here we go. There are also A and U letters visible here, which are all and unassigned conversations respectively. In the center, you have the main part with tools that you can use to reply or write to your users. Here is the conversation selected on the left. You can send messages to users when chat option is on. But if you want to send an internal note visible only to your support agents, you can easily switch to note and then type in the text. Notes have always yellow background, while messages to and from users are blue, so that your whole support team are able to easily distinguish which messages are external and which just for internal information. At the bottom, you see a few icons. The first one is searched up through your knowledge base. Thanks to it, if you have your knowledge base set up in user.com, you can easily and quickly find an article that may be helpful for a given user and send it directly from the conversation section without even opening your docs. Isn't that cool? The next one, a little Liveboy icon, is the access to default replies, and we will cover it in more detail in another video. Here you can upload files, and thanks to the last one, you can enrich your messages with GIFs, so make a closer and more friendly relationship with some clients. And of course, you can send emojis accessible after clicking this icon over here. When you type in the message, you can as well format it. Just select the parts you want to change and a formatting tab pops up. From the conversations, you can also assign a given conversation to one of your agents. You can do that by selecting a particular agent in the top right-hand side corner of the conversation area. There is also a possibility to assign agents to users through an automation. We'll discuss assigning agents to conversations in detail in another video. In the column on the right-hand side, you have the most important information from the user's profile, along with user's name, contact details, and values of standard and custom attributes. As you have noticed, you can also see companies a user is related to and tags. It's also possible to add a new tag from here or assign a user to another company. After clicking the user's name, you can get to the user's profile directly from here. You can search all attributes in this tab. It's extremely useful and time-saving when you store many user attributes, and the list here is very long. On the right-hand side at the top, you will notice 3 dots. Here, you can access additional options. You can update a user's attribute value, for example, just after receiving some information in the conversation. You can create a new activity or deal. For example, plan that you need to contact a given user in a week or 2 if they are yet only prospecting clients. And you can also export your conversations. Whenever you need to export a given conversation, it will be accessible in Export List, which you can find after going to Settings, App Settings, Additional, and export list. So we've just got an overview of the conversation section. Thanks for listening.